I would have to imagine playing Romeo and Juliet, respectively, in such a faithful adaptation of the William Shakespeare play. I mean, it must be like the holy grail for acting, right? How excited were you guys and ready for the challenge to do this?
I mean, it is a challenge, and it's scary at first. I mean, it's a lot to take on. There's a lot of stuff that comes with it, a lot of expectation.
Yeah.
You know, it's bizarre that sort of to play Romeo or to play Juliet, that kind of comes with a whole load of baggage, I feel. So I think it was important for us to both throw that away and totally create something original and new. And this was a new story and a new adaptation that we were gonna create together.
Yeah.
Do you feel the same way?
Same exact way, yeah.
Yeah. Was it difficult to sort of wrap your heads around doing the language and obviously being faithful to William Shakespeare's words, but then making it your own, making it feel natural as those words are coming out?
That was an interesting process for me, given that it is Shakespeare and it is like learning a new language. But at the end of the day, you have to make it as if it's your own and you know nothing else. And I really enjoyed it because it was just that much more of a challenge and that much more of something that you had to sort of learn. And Shakespeare, the way it's written, is just this beautiful world that was created, and you're just able to sort of immerse yourself in it. And
Yeah, I think like when you first begin, you can sort of, because you're doing something that's meant to be done on stage, like on screen. You can't. I resist it. You resist the language and the verse a little bit because you're like, oh, I need to make this sort of, you know, naturalistic so it works on screen and stuff. But as soon as you sort of embrace the language, because it's so good, it's so beautiful, then it just flows and it's the most natural, most easy flowing. It just runs off your tongue. Not, you know, easier than you know others. I mean, we talk in an ugly way in comparison.
Right.
You know what I mean? So it just flows off the tongue.
Well, and I thought director Carlo Carle did a great job of really doing that, exactly what you're saying, bringing the play to the cinema and making a new adaptation. Could you talk about sort of working with him on the film?
I mean, he's brilliant. He had such a great vision, and he is like the epitome of Italian. You know, he really understood all our locations. He sort of understood these themes, and he was so passionate about it. So he just kind of brought a fiery passion to the whole thing, and he, he worked really hard, and he was brilliant.
Yeah, no, the best part, I think, for me was walking onto these beautiful sets and thinking they were the most perfect thing in the world. And Carlo would come on and make the simplest change, and it would just make it that much more beautiful. He has just such an amazing touch that he puts on everything.
Two of my favorite actors are in this film, Damian Lewis and Paul Giamatti.
Yeah, two of my favorites.
And they both kill it. They both
right?
kill it in this.
They're
And you
so
have a
good.
lot of scenes with Paul. You have a lot of scenes with Damian.
Yeah.
Talk a little bit, both of you, about working with those two actors.
I know, it was amazing because obviously we did all the stuff together, and then I went off and did a whole load of stuff with Paul Giamatti, and you went off and did a whole load of stuff with Damien and Leslie Manville, who plays the nurse, and they're all some of the best actors we had that are around. So it was a blessing to be able to go and do that.
Yeah.
It was great fun.
Yeah, so cool.
Yeah, well, it's great performances from them, great performances from you guys.
Thank
You
you.
are
Thanks,
Romeo
man.
and Juliet.
Thank you.
Thanks for talking.
Thanks.